When we build a high-performance home, we spend a lot of time making sure it's basically an airtight assembly, which is wonderful for energy performance, but not so good for the people that we put in it and ask them to live their lives in it. So we have to breathe. I'm sure you've probably heard the whole adage about a house has to breathe. Well, it has to breathe, but it doesn't have to hyperventilate, and that's what most of our houses are doing. So the approach to a high-performance home is build it tight and ventilate right. And I'm standing in front of the Ventilate Right equipment that we're going to be using. This is something called an energy recovery ventilator. And how this works is it exchanges air between the inside and the outside. You want to see how? I'll show you. So this is the heart of the energy recovery ventilator, or as we like to call it, the lungs for the house. How this works is air is drawn from the house into the enthalpy core. It then is pulled across and drawn by these fans and exhausted to the outside. Outside air is drawn in through this device, and as it goes through the device, the two air streams will pass one another through an enthalpy core. They don't touch one another, but in their passing of one another, they're able to exchange energy and moisture. And so it's a way to allow basically ventilation with only having about a 15% penalty in terms of the energy and moisture. So it's like having the windows open on your house 24/7, 365, but only losing about 15% of that air that you paid to heat, humidify, clean, filter, etc. It's a very simple device, but it's a key component to a high-performance home. Because once we make it tight, we want to make sure that we're still ventilating it properly.